Welcome to today's breathing practice. We are going to be focusing on inner resources today. So, we're going to dive into the principle of growth. I can. I can move towards safety. I can move towards stabilization. And going within yourself, resourcing yourself from the inside out through your breath today. So, we're going to bring in this layer of mindfulness, breath awareness, meditation. And we're going to also invite small joint movement into the practice. And we're going to step into moments of empowering ourselves through the affirmation and the principle of growth, I can. So we're going to be focusing on toning the nervous system today and moving towards parasympathetic states. Rest, digest, heal, repair states within the body, within the mind, and ultimately within the nervous system. So this is how we can begin to move from a more ruptured, more heightened experience, maybe feeling stuck, maybe feeling limited, maybe feeling like there's no alternative choice or option. Today we're going to invite you into I can. I can move towards safety. I can move towards your intention ultimately. As every day we are met with choices and decisions that require the mind and the body to work together for what that intention, that goal is that's alive and on your heart. So this is why doing this type of work with your nervous system is so empowering to your well-being, for your mind, for your body, and your spirit. And today we're going to explore meditation and breath and movement as a way that you can invite the mind and the body through your practice. We practice the practice so that we can be prepared when we're off of our cushion, off of our mat in everyday life. So everyone's intention is going to be unique to your own expression of what your heart desires and dares yourself to create. We get to move boldly towards that intention. I can. So today we're going to discover a safe space within yourself so that you can begin to move from a secure state, right? When we're feeling secure and confident, I can. Feel that posture. I can. If we're not feeling secure and confident, we're feeling insecure, maybe we hide, we avoid, we preoccupy ourselves with everything but doing the thing that we really want to do. We feel conflicted between this wanting and not wanting. And what's happening? Are we avoiding? Are we preoccupying ourselves? Are we feeling anxious about it? Do we feel unorganized? We don't even know where to begin. So we get to recognize the attachment style that we experience when it comes to stepping in or stepping back from something. I can, right? Resourcing yourself around what it is that you are intending to move towards at the end of the day. So this does involve this stepping in and stepping back and having this awareness around making empowered, confident, bold choices that reflect you, ultimately moving towards your intention, the step that ultimately allows progress to play a part in the outcome of what it is that you're creating. So also notice what comes up for you here throughout the breath, throughout the movement, throughout the meditation experience. What arrives? Maybe when there is some temporary discomfort coming up or comfort. And just notice what you notice about it without judgment. We're going to practice bringing curiosity into this practice as well as self-compassion. So we get to bring this lens of just genuine interest. Just notice what you notice about your practice, not making it right or wrong. And throughout your practice, resource yourself in a way that supports safety and stabilization towards what it is that you're creating. So, not forcing yourself, not just doing to do because you feel obligated to do what I'm saying to do. I'm here to be a guide. You ultimately know what you need best. You know what that intention is for yourself. So begin to build that internal trust that you can resource yourself. I can move towards what is my truth, and to allow that to also be an anchor piece for your practice today. I will show different variations and options, so get curious around what you need so that you can create the conditions that support this intention that you have. I can, I will, and empowering yourself from the inside out. This is how we tap into our inner resources. So I wanted to just share a little bit of context before we get into our practice today. An invitation. Listen to yourself. Trust your intuition. Build a sense of confidence and security in honoring your body's wisdom and your gut instincts throughout this practice. And just give yourself grace and compassion and meet yourself where you're at. At any point, if you need to step back from the practice or explore something that feels more true in your own practice, go for it. This is your permission slip. This is your practice to set that intention for yourself. So let's sit up nice and tall. And we're just going to start to come into our space here, making an agreement that we're going to listen to ourselves and that we're going to stay present and engaged with your intention today. So letting any distractions, anything before or after our time here, to just be exactly where it is, either in the past or in the future. And just start to settle in, whether you're in a chair or maybe you're sitting on your yoga mat. And just start to scan the room. Become aware of the room you're in and just notice the colors of the space. As you scan the room, you see different colors. And just continuing to look around the room and then even looking up and over your shoulder. So maybe you notice if there's a wall or maybe a door behind you. Maybe there's just space behind you. And just allowing yourself to orient into the present moment. And just start to ground, arrive in the here, now, present, in your chair or maybe on your yoga mat. And as you scan the room, maybe you close your eyes. Your feet are firm and on the ground. And your eyes may softly close or stay open. And if the eyes are open, you're just making contact with one object in front of you. And just take a few breaths to just start to settle into your seat here. And just starting to bring this awareness now inside. Notice your body where your sit bones are touching the surface beneath you. And just beginning to sit up nice and tall. You may even notice as you sit up tall how your chest opens. And just gently invite the shoulders to just drop away from the jaw and the ears through your breath. And you just notice your feet touching the earth. Maybe your feet are resting on a carpet or a hardwood floor. But just starting to go inward. Beginning to notice if your legs are crossed or maybe they're draping over a chair. And just breathe in through your nose as you scan your body. Maybe you notice if the back is pressing up against a surface. Maybe you notice where your pant line maybe stops in the abdominal region. And you just feel the rise and fall of your breath as you scan your body upward. And as you scan your body, just breathing with intention, just breathing with this awareness of the body, sitting wherever you are in the space. You hear sounds in the nearby distance. Maybe you hear your pets, or maybe a roommate or a family member. Maybe you just notice the birds outside. But just take a moment to really notice the surrounding sounds in your space. Soften even the muscles in your face. Opening up the ears. And just deeply listening within. Maybe you notice some area that feels really comfortable, or maybe you've noticed some tension. Just notice what you notice as you work towards presence in your body right now. I'm just taking a moment to settle even a little bit more, 1% more comfort here. Maybe it's a exhale. Hearing that sound of your breath. And on your next inhale, just notice the temperature of your inhale. Feel the coolness of your breath. Notice the warmth of your exhale. Sensing the temperature of your breath. And just feeling how the breath even expands in the lungs and moves in the body. And on your next breath, we're going to breathe in through our nose. And as you exhale, just bring all your awareness to your belly button. And just start to set an intention for yourself today. I can. Connecting to this foundation of growth. Connecting to this pillar of resourcing yourself from within. I can. What are you claiming in this moment? What are you declaring here and now? I can. Claim it. And then let it go. On your next breath, we're going to practice some abdominal breathing. So inhale, belly button rise. Exhale, belly button falls. And you're just going to start to focus on your breath. Watch your breath. Belly button rise. Belly button falls. Abdominal breathing, so good for anxiety, for any panic disorders. Just inhale through the nose, belly button rise. Belly button falls. You may or may notice, and you may not notice, the belly button rise. The belly button falls. But just watch your breath, completely neutral, with so much compassion as the belly button rise. Belly button falls. All right, I can. Just be here with what's here. I can. I will. Belly button rise. Belly button falls. Meeting at your own rhythm and pace here. As we start to deepen our inhale through our nose for 4, 3, 2, out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now breathe in your full steady inhale. So whatever pace that is for you, slow, silky breaths, like an anchor down in that solar plexus region. I can. Breathe with intention. Just watch your breath. Remaining present with your breath and ultimately your intention today. Nothing you need to do but just breathe. Watch your breath. Abdominal breathing. I'm going to step back from giving any guidance for a minute and a half here. And just breathing and staying with what arrives. What's the natural tendency in the mind that comes up when we move towards stillness? When we come into those more void, more quiet, spacious spaces within ourselves. Just allow whatever arrives to arrive. You'll hear my voice. 90 seconds. Just breathe. Belly rise. Belly falls. Take 3 more breaths. Exhale. Resume a normal breath. Just let a natural breathing pattern re-arrive here. We're going to come into a still space for 1 minute, creating a moment for integration, to just notice what you notice. Did you feel your mind maybe getting preoccupied and distracted with thoughts? Did you sense any anxiety in the stillness? Maybe notice areas of tension or ease even. Notice what you noticed. Did you feel secure or insecure in those quiet spaces? Or maybe even trying something new? Exploring abdominal breath. Were you resisting or avoiding? Staying with the breath, staying with the intention to watch the breath. Just take a moment to settle here into a silky, organic breath. And just notice what you notice in these moments of spaciousness, of rest. Not making a story about it. this curious, compassionate lens. Just remaining present. I can be in this moment and work towards presence. Not resisting any natural urges, yawns, sighs. The body knows what it needs to resource itself to balance, to stabilize. Slowly open your eyes. Big exhale. We're going to explore some joint movement here. Know that your expression may look different along the way. I will offer some options, so get curious around what you need on your mat. And to honor when to step in, to step back, to really listen and resource yourself from within in the way that is in the highest service to your intention. So just start to roll out your wrist here, soft elbows, chest is open. And just starting to roll out your wrist. And just breathing in and out of your nose. And your eyes can always begin to softly close. You can always leave the eyes open. But just breathe and be here. Rolling out the wrist. Maybe you notice some crackles and some pops. Maybe you notice some subtle tension, even in the fingers. Maybe you notice you feel like the wrists are just opening up. Notice what you notice here. And just breathe, remaining present with your breath, present and on the mat, in the body. Moving the wrists. I can be here, I can be now. Just opening up those hands. Allowing yourself to give yourself what you need along the way throughout your practice today. I can give myself what I need. Maybe you now begin to bring the arms out and we slowly come up shoulder height, back down. At any point, you can always stay with the arms down, with small movement only through the wrists. Maybe you begin to invite the arms in to also play a part as we lift up and the shoulders start to get involved now. And just smooth, steady breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. At any point you need a yawn, you need a sigh. Honor your body's process. Maybe different sensation begins to arrive. Maybe you feel areas of openness or possibly even temporary discomfort. And even releasing from the expectation of what needs to happen. Just notice what you notice about your experience. And just being present with that. Just neutral, no judgment, no right, no wrong, no expectation. Just is what it is. I can be with this. One more minute here. Notice what you notice as you move towards presence in the body. I can be with what's here just a little bit longer. I can. Honor what you need. Maybe you step back and the range of motion is smaller. Maybe there's permission to step in with that temporary discomfort with so much compassion to be with it just a little bit longer. Both choices require compassion to meet yourself where you're at, what's available, what are you capable of in this moment, and claiming the enoughness in that. I can be in this moment. And now you have the option to start to reach all the way above the head and out, opening up out wide and flying the arms back down. Breathe, opening the arms up wide, and then exhale back down. I can breathe more deeply. I can take up more space. Honor the range and the pace that is in the highest service to your body, to your intention, and to your practice today. And just claiming that I can. And then resource yourself from there. I can. Whatever honors this intention, I can. Honor the present moment in a way that reflects exactly what you need. Maybe the hands stay down. Maybe the arms reach up and out. Breathing in and out of your nose along the way. Mm, 90 seconds here. More breaths. Just moving towards stillness. Arms settle in the lap. Just settle here. Maybe you notice some tingling or some sensation in the hands. Maybe you notice some warmth in the shoulders and in the upper arms. Maybe you notice areas of tension. Maybe you feel areas that feel open. I can be with what's here. And just breathing and being with your breath. And just notice what you notice. And exhale. Open your eyes slowly. Our final movement. You can either stay seated. If you feel like you need to stand, you can stand. If you feel like you would like to stay seated, you can stay seated. So you can either stand with your arms up and out, or you can stay seated with your arms up and out. So exercising choice, get curious around what you want, what you need in this present moment. And we're just going to open the arms up nice and wide, opening the heart, arms out wide. Taking up space, reaching out and into the room, expanding that beautiful heart of yours. I can expand that beautiful heart of yours. I can move in a way that reflects courage, confidence. I can act boldly. I can choose confidently. I can create intentionally. I can make the empowered yes or no that serves my intention today. So honor that intention you set for yourself, letting each breath, each moment here be an opportunity for self-compassion, to fuel your I can. Be with what's here. Maybe this feels really opening and just, maybe this feels really vulnerable and uncomfortable. Honor what you notice with so much care and self-compassion. I'm going to step back from giving any guidance for 90 more seconds here. I can. Three more breaths. Your arms will slowly come back down and in your lap. As you settle here, if you're seated in a chair, maybe you just settle back and in the chair here. Just let go. If you're standing, or maybe you're seated on your yoga mat, maybe you want to lay down here. Just notice what you notice around what you need, what you get to. I can step into this. I can choose to either be seated in a chair, just feeling your back held in the chair rest, or held on your yoga mat laying down. And just starting to settle. Maybe you notice some sensation in the arms. Maybe you feel some warmth, some heat, or something else. Just notice what you notice. 1% more comfort here, settle here. As we move towards our meditation, feel these I am affirmations in the body, remaining present and neutral with whatever arrives here. Maybe there's some sensation or a certain tendency of the mind, and just cultivating this curiosity to just witness. Witness all that is here. I can be with that. I can be here. Take a few rounds to abdominal breathe. Breathe in, navel rise. Exhale, navel falls. 1% more comfort. Settle into the surface beneath you. Abdominal breathing. Just start to let the breath go. Let the breath just flow back into an organic breath pattern. I can and I will honor my intention. I can make choices that reflect my intention. I can work towards presence in my body. I can do anything I put my mind, body, and heart into. I can show up. I can make present choices. I can trust my gut instincts. I can listen to my body's wisdom. I can do anything. I am capable and strong. I can trust. I can choose. I can express myself. I can have healthy relationships, starting with myself. I can. I will. I am strong. I can show up. I can make present choices. I can say yes or no. I can honor my intention. I can and I will. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale out the nose. Take a few rounds to just breathe, letting that settle in. I can be here a little longer. Taking a moment to pause for your practice, your intention, to integrate, to take this moment to pause, to settle. Notice what you notice. Maybe there's an area of sensation. Let go of any expectation. Just breathe and be here a moment longer. And on your next breath, just breathe. Notice the breath pass through your nose. Exhale, empty. And your next breath, just take a moment to pause and ask yourself if there's anything that you would like to remember from your practice today. Thank your body for any wisdom that was shared. And again, releasing what you feel needed or should have had to happen today. Just acknowledge and honor whatever was here and just say, thank you. Thank you. I can honor this moment. Thank you. I can honor this temporary experience today. Thank you. Just taking a moment to pause to process your practice. And just taking a moment to thank your body for any wisdom that was shared, anything that was offered as connection today. So we're going to open our eyes. We're going to take a moment to journal, but just open your eyes. Look around yet again. Looking all the way up and over that shoulder. Look all the way around the room. Notice colors, notice shapes. Maybe you take a little spinal twist or a big good morning stretch as you reach out and into the room, noticing your environment, bringing this awareness from the inside out, scanning the colors, scanning the shapes, just moving your body, resourcing yourself back and into your outer environment. And we're going to take a moment to journal and reflect here, allowing yourself to take the space to create connection and meaning to your practice and your intention today. So please take the time to journal. How was your experience? What was shared with you from this lens of what did you notice? Curiosity, compassion, what was here? What did you notice? And then creating connection and meaning to anything that was shared with you. Did you notice when there was moments of temporary discomfort arrive? What came up? Did you resist it? Did you want to avoid it? Did you shut down from it? Was there a tendency to experience this busyness in the mind? Maybe there was an area of tension that maybe you sensed avoiding, acknowledging. Or maybe you were just able to just be present with what is, open and interested. Maybe you notice nothing at all. But start to invite yourself to notice these different attachment styles you have when it comes to feeling secure or insecure. When there was areas of discomfort, did you get anxious or overwhelmed about it? Was there maybe a lot of criticism or judgment? Or were you able to just be with what is? It is what it is. Just witnessing your experience. That would be considered more of a secure state. Was there a lot of analyzing or maybe just shutting down all in general, not feeling that there was this ability to lean in at certain points? Again, notice what you noticed about your practice. It's going to be so unique to your expression. All of our bodies are holding different emotions, different experiences, different traumas, different tensions, different stresses. So let this be a journal prompt to just acknowledge yourself. And maybe you even open up your journal prompt just saying hello, just acknowledging and giving yourself a little hello. But reflect on your intention and what was shared with you today. What came up for you around leading with this I can? Was there courage? Was there confidence? Was there uncertainty? Was there doubt? Was there fear? Was there excitement? Was there a dash and a little bit of it all? So take this time to really process and integrate your practice today through journaling, through creating connection, and excavating any meaning that was shared with you. So going beneath the surface and honoring your heart and what was revealed to you today. This is how we move from rupture to repair, is honoring these three states, these three stages of healing. Taking the time to lean into an intention, and then you begin to create safety and stabilization in that intention, right? Beginning to step into it. It might require a yes or a no to create that safety for you. Your ability to resource yourself from the inside out, most importantly, to make those choices and decisions that allow you to insert yourself in what is safe, what feels stable and secure for you. Only you can make that choice and decision. To get mindful and become more aware of what that intention is for yourself, it's going to require empowered decisions and choices. So I can say yes, I can say no, I can step in, I can step back. And in doing this, right, we get to process and integrate and create connection and meaning to what comes up along the way. Notice what you notice. That was interesting. And then we self-reflect. We take the time to go within so that we can resource ourselves, we can regulate ourselves, we can show up in a place where we're operating from thriving versus surviving. This is where we begin to interrupt the cycle here. We begin to break the bondage of what those experiences are that may be keeping you looped or limited or in heightened states of arousal and stress response. I can say yes. I can say no. I can step in. I can step back. I can create the conditions for safety and growth in my life, for security, for stabilization. So my invitation is to self-reflect, to go inward, to process and integrate your experience today, and to allow yourself to retrieve the wisdom of what your body shared with you today, what your practice shared with you today. For it's here when we deeply listen and we retrieve that wisdom that was shared, we create connection, we reconnect, and we create meaning. We extract the value of what these different parts, these different strategies have been trying so hard to keep you safe. Now you get to bring that awareness into strategies that truly do support you and create the safety that you desire and deserve today, presently. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward to hearing your self-reflection journal prompt. If anything came up and you feel inspired to share it, it's been such an honor to guide you at this time. Feel free to share anything that was revealed to you at this time. I look forward to receiving your guys' self-reflections and connecting more intimately in community this year and growing, most importantly, into our highest versions of ourselves.